Atomy World Success Show. Christian, Punita, Cameron. Today program, World Network News, Atomy Video Choice, Global Unboxing, Atomian Interview, Dreamers Talk, Atomian Voices, Special Guest, Crown Master Jason Shim. Beyond the dream, beyond the success. Atomy World Success Show.
Hello to all the 16 million global Atomy members. The Atomy World Success Show is back. I am Christian, your MC for today.
And I'm Panita, and we had the first Atomy World Success Show Season 2 back in March, and boy, was that successful. Wow. How is it for you, Christian?
Well, you know, social media here and there, people tagging me, even in Mexico, it was crazy.
Mr. Popular.
Okay, so today the show is packed with more exclusive updates and heartwarming stories, so stay tuned until the end. First up is the World Network News.
That's right. In the World Network News, we give you all of the latest lowdown, the exclusive updates on Atomy. And recently, we've been seeing some worldwide movement away from the COVID-19 restrictions. And we've received some good news from the Columbia Corporation. They finally transitioned their official seminars from online to offline.
Wow, finally, after all these years, I'm going to be able to watch your faces not so long. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I want to really meet you in person offline.
That is so true. And now that we've come to appreciate the things that maybe we took for granted before,
that's true.
Our businesses will certainly soar once we get back to the offline seminars. How exciting is that?
It's very exciting for me as well. So now, with this in mind, let's head straight to our first news. Okay, so the first news of the day is actually pumping my heart a little more than usual.
I bet.
In the Success Academy this May, the 11th Imperial Master was selected.
Wow.
Yes, what about that? Yi Yonja Imperial Master has reached the top with integrity and kindness as her top strategy. She was presented with the Swan Badge and a forklift with 1 billion won cash inside.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a big number.
Can she share a little bit?
No, she cannot.
Well, on top of that, we had 7,557 new Sales Masters, 1,764 Diamond Masters, 392 Sharon Rose Masters, and 81 Star Masters. And on top of that, we have 24 Royal Masters, 6 Crown Masters, and last but not least, 1 beautiful Imperial Master that was promoted on that day as well.
Oh, impressive.
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, let's take a listen to some of their speeches.
여러분도 반드시 이루어질 미래를 생각하며 미리 꿈을 생생하게 꿔보시기 바랍니다. 우리 모두 함께 정상에서 만납시다. 감사합니다.
제가 미운 오리 새끼에서 근사하고 멋진 백조가 된 것처럼 여러분도 반드시 해내실 수 있습니다. 조금 뒤뚱거려도 괜찮습니다. 날갯짓이 서툴러도 괜찮습니다. 언젠가는 우리 모두 하늘을 훨훨 날아오를 것입니다. See you at the top. 감사합니다.
My goodness. Every one of them seems to have this type of aura, you know, this confidence.
Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
Evident in their faces, in their voices. Once again, we certainly congratulate you guys to getting one step ahead to the top.
Yeah, congrats for that.
Wonderful
there
job.
You go. Here's your applause. Okay, so let's move into the second news. Last April, we have set up our Brazil office in Sao Paulo.
Woo!
Yes, and have been working really hard for the official opening of the corporation. So we are posed for the official opening this May.
Soon!
It's very soon. Very soon. So you probably wonder, how's the local response?
I'm wondering.
The local reaction in Brazil is trending right now, even before the opening. A shocking number of 200,000 members have been transferred to the Brazilian corporation throughout the Atomy Global membership registration. And the number is still growing consistently and rapidly.
My
What about that?
goodness. I mean, I feel like that's just more proof to show that Atomy has this global market power.
Oh, yes.
And so the Sao Paulo office has already began their one-day seminar starting last March, and they're planning to increase the frequency with the official opening of the corporation.
And not only that, the head office is really putting in the effort with product registration and logistics to better support Atomy Brazil. More than 40 products are to be launched, and special efforts are being put in for the health supplement items to reach the revenue goal of 7.27 million in the first year.
My gosh.
We ask you for your continued support and interest for the successful establishment of the Brazilian corporation.
Well, let's move on to our second piece of news. It's from Taiwan. Now, Atomy Taiwan has officially begun operating its own shipping vehicles starting March 14th. So starting in Kaohsiung, it is planned to expand in operation across all regions of Taiwan.
Well, now we know that the drivers are the key in delivery, right?
That's right.
So they are carefully hired based on the experience and training, and only the one with the completion of training are qualified. There will be Atomy shipping vehicle and outfit provided as well.
Wow, looking sharp.
So every vehicle is equipped for temperature control, and now we're able to provide our members with faster, safer and fresher shipping.
And that's what's really is important.
It
You
is.
know, the thought of trucks with big Atomy logos on them traveling all around the world, it's pretty impressive.
It is impressive. So now you know what should you do when you see any of these trucks? You should just wave your hand like you just don't care. Say hi to them and show them your support.
Right. Well, next up is a new product update. The organic vitamin D3, which many of you have been waiting for, is finally planning to be released this September. This is a GSGS product from the USA, which will be produced and distributed through Atomy USA across North America, as well as exported to Korea and Taiwan. It's coming to us pretty soon.
So that's pretty cool. I actually personally take vitamin D regularly, and I'm actually aware of its benefits.
Oh, sure.
It's an essential nutrient that helps with immunity as well as bone and teeth health as well. So how is the Atomy vitamin D3 different from any other numerous products in the market, you might be wondering?
Right.
Yeah.
Many of us might be curious about this fact. Now, vitamin D3 is better absorbed in the body than vitamin D2.
Okay.
So while most vitamin D3 products have animal ingredients in them, Atomy vitamin D3 uses only natural plant ingredients. We're going vegan. Now, I think we'll be able to explore more about it in the global unboxing, don't you think?
That is right. I'm really looking forward to it, Cameron. Okay, so everybody don't forget about the Atomy Organic Vitamin D3 coming soon. All right, so we're moving on to the last news of the day. In October 2021, Atomy began to start a new chapter with compassion in helping children who have lost their dreams. Atomy began the alliance with Compassion's Korea by donating $10 million. And starting this February, we have begun our companionship with Compassion Australia as well.
Every child is special, uniquely made by God. Poverty looks different, but the goal for each child stays the same. Good health, good skills, good relationships, and the opportunity to be released from poverty. Thank you, Atomy Oceania, for partnering with Compassion Australia to release children from poverty. Together, we are a global neighbourhood that can bring hope and change in the lives of children, each one uniquely made and loved by God. And thank you to all Atomians for making this possible. Help restore hope to a child living in poverty. Let's partner together by becoming a sponsor today.
Wow, nothing else really compares to the joy of sharing, right?
Yes.
Please look forward to the heartwarming work of Atomy and Compassion Australia. To give you guys some insight, Atomy is a company that cherishes the spirit of the people, and we will continue to share our resources and joy to protect and support the children in need around the world.
Okay, so that's all the time we have for today. The time passes really fast.
It certainly does.
Doing this. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you have any news or any updates that you want to share with us, please send it to the address below. The World Network News is open to everyone.
That's right. So we'll be back next week with more exciting news. Stick around and have a happy Atomy time.
See you soon. Hello, we're here at the Atomy World Success Show. Hello everyone, I'm Christian Burgos, your host of the day. Next up is the Atomy Video Choice. Wow, remember how much passion we saw in the last show, starting with the CEO performance? I wonder what more there is to watch. So let's find out. So the first video is starting with a popular product of Atomy. This video guides with various uses of peel-off mask. I cannot wait to see. I mean, the thumbnail looks really interesting. Shall we take a look?
Hello beautiful people, I'm Phoenix, a consumer turned prosumer, and today we're going to talk about Atomy's peel-off mask. The peel-off mask is great for clearing clogged pores, giving skin elasticity and firmness, and purifying the pores as the jet powder in it activates circulation and refines skin surface. And here comes prosumer tip number 1. Make sure that your skin is cleansed thoroughly before you apply the peel-off mask.
Have to clean the
first
skin
version,
first.
peel-off mask for strawberry nose. We can use the peel-off mask to remove sebaceous filaments from areas such as the nose to prevent the formation of blackheads.
Also, you don't
tip
need
number
a nose
2.
mask
Apply the peel-off mask directly onto your nose area in circular motion.
Okay.
Yes, don't apply any skincare yet, and yes, in circular motion. And remember, ensure that your peel-off mask is thick enough to cover all the pores.
Oh, wow.
The second version, coffee peel-off mask.
Coffee?
What are the benefits of coffee peel-off mask? Well, for one, it helps reduce inflammation. The chlorogenic acid in coffee calms the redness of skin, and it can be used for acne treatment due to its antibacterial properties. For this, you need 6 to 8 ml of peel-off mask, 1/3 sachet of the black Arabica coffee, 2 to 3 pumps of absolute toner, mix well, and apply evenly on the face.
I will never guess that you have to mix that with coffee to make it better. Wow.
The third version, vitamin C peel-off mask. What are the benefits of the vitamin C peel-off mask? You will get brighter skin, reduce hyperpigmentation such as acne scars, and fading uneven skin tone. It can boost collagen production, which enhances the elasticity of the skin, which reduces fine lines and wrinkles, as well as preventing new ones from forming. For this, you need 6 to 8 ml of peel-off mask, half a sachet of Atomy vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Mix evenly.
That's probably very
Add 2
good
to 3
for the
pumps
skin.
of absolute or the faint toner. Mix well. And then apply evenly on the face.
Okay.
The fourth version, spirulina peel-off mask. What are the benefits of spirulina peel-off mask? It has soothing and calming effects. It brings out radiant skin because it can detoxify our skin by clearing dull and congested skin, bringing out the glow and radiance in our skin.
Oh, wow.
For this, you need 6 to 8 ml of peel-off mask, a quarter capsule of Atomy spirulina, mix evenly, add 2 to 3 pumps of absolute toner, mix well, and apply evenly onto the face.
I mean, the fact that applying it with the brush, I think it makes it more easy to do.
And those are the different versions that I tried. In order to see better results, you have to be very consistent.
Wow. I mean, I'm sure many of you have your own do-it-yourself facial mask recipes. And if you haven't tried it yet, I really recommend trying Phoenix Recipe Tool. I'm probably going to try it myself, either coffee or vitamin C. I don't know. I think I need to try all of them. Okay, so let's go to the next video. You will see an adorable Atomian. Her name is Tatiana and has tested out the Atomy toothpaste with her lovely daughter, Mary. Let's go and see them both.
Good morning, guys. So this morning we're going to brush our teeth. I'm going to be using Crest and Atomy on Marie.
She's so cute, isn't it?
And she's going to let us know, she's going to decide which one she prefers. Okay?
Actually, you know,
It's gonna be a quick
toothbrushing is a
intro
really
video,
big
so
issue
we're
for
looking at
little
big
kids
cross
because
teeth
they don't
for
want
this.
to do it, right?
So I'm going
I remember
to
when I was a
start
little
with
kid, I didn't want to
first.
do it all the time.
We don't want to put too much, so I'm going to put just a little. You're not supposed to use too much toothpaste anyway. Brushing her teeth.
Can you do it, Mary? Oh, oh, she's feeling.
As you
She's
can
feeling.
see, it's kind of like really hot, so
Is she okay?
can barely stand it. Spit.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna use the.
Okay, let's check the
toothpaste.
Atomy
It's
one.
almost out because this is the main one. We use this every day.
Yeah, I
just
remember when
wanted
I was a
to
little
jump
kid, I
on
had a
here
lot
and
of
show
trouble
you
with
guys really quick the
toothpaste.
difference.
It will always kind of burn inside my mouth.
Again, you don't want to use too much toothpaste. I don't know if you can see here. That's enough. So.
Oh my God, Mary, will you be okay with this one?
Now you can see how much calmer she looks
She's fine.
because it doesn't have that sting. It's safe for kids,
Oh, wow.
for children.
It's safe for kids.
It
That's
tastes
great.
Just like the children toothpaste. You can speak. If you have small children, you can actually save money instead of buying adult toothpaste and children toothpaste. You can the whole family.
you're
can
saving
use the
money?
Atomy toothpaste with no issues.
And you have a safer toothpaste.
I mean, I know sometimes
with your
it's not
kids and
necessarily
also
about
yourself.
money.
Yeah.
All right, so Marie, can you
Okay,
tell
so
which
what's
one you
Mary's
prefer?
choice? Of course, of
Which
course.
one? Say the name.
Atomy toothpaste.
Yay.
There you go.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye.
The right choice. Bye bye, Mary, Tatiana. So cute, isn't it? So Atomy toothpaste is definitely a bestseller for one reason. Toothpaste that sell for all age around. Mary, I hope you keep your teeth clean and these good cleaning habits as well with toothpaste. Okay, so let's go. Next video, now we shoot the toothpaste. We can leave that aside, right? So there is an Atomian who has used a very creative way to test out the Atomy toothbrush. Let's check it out. Okay, putting on corn. Coffee on corn to test it out. That doesn't, I mean, there's so many holes in the corn that's probably never gonna get out of there. No way. I mean, you see this kind of tests on commercials or stuff like that, but you never actually try it at home. Oh, brushing the powder is gonna be so hard. Look at that. Look at that. It's getting everywhere. Oh. Well. Oh. Okay, so this is the Atomy toothbrush now. With the first toothbrush, it kind of took a while to get it all out, but it was not every. Wow! It's just like in a matter of seconds. Look at that. It's like a new brand corn. I can eat that. Wow! Look at the difference is. It's visual. It's clear here. You can see the big difference in the toothbrushes. The holes in the middle, they're clean as well. There's nothing inside. Oh, now it's gonna clean the other one. Wow, look at that. Well, yeah, I definitely know which toothbrush I wanna use now. Wow, there you go. Impressive. My goodness. Wow. I mean, you don't really care sometimes about what kind of toothpaste are you using, but with this, you can say goodbye to the dentist with the Atomy toothpaste and toothbrush. So how did you come up with the corn idea? That's very interesting, very impressive, very original. So shall we move to the next clip? Okay, so what's one of the things that impacts a person's first impression? Is it the clothes? No, it's the hairstyle. But many people miss out on the hair health since they care too much on the styling. But there is a way to care and style at the same time. Let's find out how.
Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm very excited to share with you my most favorite product. That is Atomy Hair Essential Oil that I use to protect my hair from the heat and also give shine to my dull, frizzy hair. Keep watching because I will be sharing with you how I style my hair 2 ways using Atomy Hair Essential Oil. Wait, before I begin my hair tutorial, let's learn what Atomy Hair Essential Oil is. This marvelous Atomy hair oil is a mixture of 6 different miraculous essential oils which help to give your hair moisture, nourishment, and healthy shine and prevent from getting messy and tangled.
So using oils in the hair sometimes make it feel a little heavy, but with this one, it looks like it's super light. Oh, she's just rolling the hair, right? She's not putting anything else? Okay.
It literally took less than 5 minutes to style my hair. I totally love it. It does not make my hair sticky or greasy.
Wow, usually when you use oils, you don't usually put some heat on it because it will damage the hair, but it actually looks better here.
Hair essential oil right after a shower on my very wet hair.
At first the hair is a little messy. She just doesn't even putting too much. She's like maybe 2 squeezes.
So for the heatless curl, I have...
What is that?
This 2 hair bands.
Okay, a hairband.
Just this much. And then twist.
She's curling it?
And then pierce through the headband.
Wow. She's twisting the hair around the hairband.
Using hair essential oil, Atomy hair essential oil, I have twisted my hair to get the heatless curl effect. So let me show you after they dry out, at least 2 hours.
With just oil right now?
I'm ready to show you the result of my heatless curl and the shine that I get from Atomy hair essential oil. So let's see.
Show me please.
You just have to pull it on the back. You see?
Oh, no way!
I just love this technique so much.
Wow!
I'm really thankful for the shine that I'm getting using the hair oil that I'm using from Atomy. That really gives me a
like you have to spend like a couple of bucks on the hair salon just to get this kind of result. She did just with oil and waiting?
I used a lot of chemicals dyeing my hair.
That's impressive. Wow, that's impressive. And it's also really shiny. Looks natural.
It's also good for your
impressive.
blow dryer or anything else you're using, a straightening iron or whatever you like to use, but this save your hair and very budget friendly. You don't need too much. I cannot believe this is even possible. A few drops will do wonder. Just like you see that I used the 2 drops right after my shower and then 2 drops before
she was just putting oil and waiting with a hairband.
So this is all you do.
Like most of the girls will probably use, I don't know, like the iron or something else to make this curly hair. I mean, if I had a long hair, I will definitely try this out. You will see me with a hairband all day, all night. Wow, impressive. Well, I think my shopping cart is getting more heavy as more videos I get to see. So I'm sure I'm not the only one stacking them up here. And it's all thanks to the Atomians providing us with these creative and informative reviews. So please keep up the good work. Okay, so how was your Atomy video choice experience today? I think there are so many Atomians with creative ideas, and we will be back next time with more exciting and fun content, so stay tuned. Atomy Video Choice is open to everyone, so if you would like to participate in it or would like to recommend someone, please send us a brief introduction along with the video link in the address below. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
2016, when June 26, when grand of the Atomy, that time I'm here, and also I agree a member of Atomy. I'm old enough, but Atomy made me open dreams again. Our CEO, Mr. Park Kang-gil, remarked, Atomy business is with love. If without love, even success, there is not perfect success. I will run my business with love in my heart and in my Atomy system. Hello everyone, we're drawing our future like life scenario. 10 years ago, he made plan and believed that. And then now come true like this, right? That's why we just believe and follow in system. Sure, will be success. Please stay with me until my dreams come true.
ចាហើយនៅក្នុងពេលនោះពេលដែលនាងខ្ញុំមកពីសិក្ខាសាលាវិញនៅឆ្នាំនោះគឺជាឆ្នាំ2018ខែ6ថ្ងៃទី15គឺនាងខ្ញុំចាប់ផ្ដើមចុះឈ្មោះនៅក្នុងក្រុមហ៊ុន Atomy ហើយនាងខ្ញុំក៏សម្រេចចិត្តធ្វើ Atomy 100% តែម្ដងចានៅពេលនេះនាងខ្ញុំក៏បានក្លាយខ្លួនជាសរុនរស់ Master នៅក្នុងថ្ងៃនេះហើយជំនួយ Atomy ពិតជាក់ស្ដែងគឺជាជំនួយមួយ Atomy គឺជាក្តីសង្ឃឹមថ្មីសម្រាប់អ្នកអស់សង្ឃឹមដូចជារូបនាងខ្ញុំផងដែរចាភាពជោគជ័យនៅក្នុងថ្ងៃនេះ1% គឺអាស្រ័យលើខ្លួនឯង 99% គឺក្រុមជំនួយ Atomy ភាពជាក់ស្ដែងភាពជោគជ័យគឺយើងជោគជ័យដោយសារក្រុមអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវតែមានការសហការនិងស្មោះត្រង់ចំពោះគ្នារវាងគ្នានឹងគ្នាមានការតស៊ូនិងយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ក្នុងជំនួយមួយនេះគឺយើងត្រូវតែមានការផ្ដល់នៅបេះដូងកក់ក្ដៅនិងខួរក្បាលត្រជាក់សម្រាប់ក្រុមរបស់យើងគ្រប់គ្នាដើម្បីជាជំហានឆ្ពោះទៅរកភាពជោគជ័យអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមជូនពរដល់ក្រុមគ្រួសារ Atomy ទាំងអស់គ្នាតស៊ូនៅក្នុងជំនួយ Atomy មួយនេះផងដែរចា៎
Welcome to the Atomy World Success Show. Now it's time for the Atomian interview, where we get to meet our very special guests. Now, last time we had the privilege of meeting Uliana and Julia, well-known Atomy lovers, and I hope that they're doing very well. Now, just like the last time, today we're going to meet some of the famous people that were shown in the Atomy video choice earlier. Can't wait to find out who, so let's get right into it. Say hello to our very first guest, Phoenix. Welcome to the show, Phoenix. Can you say hi to our Atomians watching worldwide?
Hello, beautiful people. I'm Phoenix from Malaysia, currently a Diamond Master in Atomy. Thank you so much, Atomy World Success Show, for having me today.
Well, it's really nice to meet you, Phoenix. Can you tell me a little bit about where you are? Where do you live?
I'm at Kuala Lumpur. It's the capital city of Malaysia. It is also where I'm born and grew up in.
Wow, from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I'm very curious to hear more about your work as a Diamond Master.
I am involved in my family business. We are in the clothes retail line. We sell clothes such as costumes and party clothes for the entire family.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, how long have you been part of the Atomy family?
That's a very good question, and I believe many Atomians would love to know. I became an Atomy family since September 2017, so that makes it 4 years and counting.
Wow, 4 years. Now, in that time, you posted the 4 variations of Atomy peel-off mask, and that was sensational. It was such a huge hit, and we want to know, how did you come up with that idea?
It all started when I saw Atomians posting about different types of peel-off masks on social media. Naturally, as a prosumer, I would want to try them out and see what kind of difference they will bring to my skin.
Well, there was a huge reaction to the video, and I'm kind of curious, what was the most impressionable reaction you got?
Thank you so much. The most impressive feedback It has got to be the one about a member who has achieved skin firming and clear skin effect by trying those masks.
Well, can you say a few words to your viewers then?
I'd love to. To each and every viewer who watch my videos, please know that I am very grateful for your support and constructive feedbacks. And remember to leave a comment on my latest video if you saw me here today. Say hi to me and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'll be looking forward to that.
Such a cute personality. Well, Phoenix, I gotta say, looking at you just from the screen, I can tell how beautiful your skin is. And I want to know, you must have some secrets.
I'm flattered. For me, I'm not naturally born with beautiful skin. And I'm a person with combination and sensitive skin. And so for that, I might need to switch skincare items based on my skin condition from time to time. And among my secrets is to look for skincare that suits our current skin condition and know that there is no shortcut to healthy skin. Anyone can achieve healthy skin. It's just a matter of persistence and patience.
Which not a lot of people would have, I think. Lots of time, lots of effort to find the perfect product. So I want to know, what kind of other products do you use other than the peel-off mask?
Okay, this is a very tough question. There are a lot, but my current top 3 recommendation would be the Absolute Ampule for skin repair and healthy skin cells, 3 Seconds Beauty Water for instant hydration and lifting, as well as the peeling gel for gentle exfoliation.
Well, I gotta say, it's really impressive that you really review all the products that you use, and I can imagine how much time that would take to use it, review it, and to post it as well. And so I want to know how much time it actually takes to prepare just one video.
Yes, indeed. The first video that I made took about 1 month, but once I slowly get the hang of it, now producing a video takes about 3 to 4 days. For me, recording a video only took a small portion of my time. A huge portion of the time was spent on collecting information and coming up with good presentation flow and editing. And talking about that, I had an experience that I'd like to share here. The 4 variations of peel-off mask video that we talked about earlier. That video took slightly longer to produce because I couldn't find information regarding the amount of ingredient to use, so I had to experiment with them. When I first mixed the Arabica black coffee to the peel-off mask, I poured 1 full sachet and wow, it smells so good, and I enjoyed the pampering session. I couldn't believe my eyes when I removed the mask though. So what happened was, my face turned into brown coffee color and the aroma of coffee never left my face. So I had to wash my face and use a smaller amount on my next try. And that left quite an impression. But overall, it was a really enjoyable experience.
Sure, I bet. Such a fun memory to have and to share as well. But speaking about presentation skills, I mean, you're also an MC for the Global English Seminar. Can you think about a moment that really left an impression for you and felt happy doing it?
That's right. Honestly, I couldn't think of just one moment that I felt happy to be Atomy MC. Why? Because I feel very happy every time I'm the MC. It's an opportunity for me to contribute, and I enjoyed it very much.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear. And we want to know a little bit more about your future goals as well.
I would like to let more people know about Atomy, and I want to succeed in Atomy with lots of people.
Well, lastly, I want to ask, what does Atomy mean to you, Phoenix?
I love this question very much. To me, Atomy means limitless potential. An Atomy journey is like an adventure to get to know yourself better, your talent, potential, and be the best version of yourself. Most importantly, all the efforts that you put into will be accumulated and it will not be wasted. So, if you haven't, give yourself an opportunity to know Atomy. And if your Atomy journey has begun, let's cheer for each other.
Well, that sounds lovely. Thank you very much once again for your interview, Phoenix. It was such a pleasure meeting you.
It's my pleasure too. Thank you to our beautiful MC Punita for the great session and Atomy World Success Show team. See you soon, all Atomyans.
All right, well, that was our Phoenix, our first interviewee. And now we're going to meet our second interviewee, a truly idea bank, always full of creative ideas. Please welcome with me, Chelly.
Hello, it's me, Chelly. Thank you for inviting me in this show. I'm really excited for today.
Well, hi, Chelly. It's really nice to meet you. Can you introduce yourself and say where you're from?
Wow. Hello, everybody who are watching right now. Hello to all Atomy staffs, leaders, members, and also my business partners in my country. Hello, guys.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Chelly. We want to know a little bit more about you, like where are you from and what are you doing right now?
Okay, so Punita, I'm in a country called the Pearl of the Orient because it is known to its elegant and organic beauty, the Philippines. But particularly, I live in Quezon City. It's somewhere in Luzon, and it's a place known to have lots of handsome guys and beautiful women.
Wow, living with the handsome guys and the beautiful women. You too, Chelly, are so beautiful. Well, we want to know, what do you do for a living?
Actually, Punita, I'm a full-time housewife, and I support my husband and my mother because she's been bedridden after her third stroke. But during my free time, I do Atomy business, and I also manage our online businesses and also real estate business, and also I do videos and upload it on my YouTube channel.
Wow, Chelly, that is certainly commendable. You certainly have your hands tied with so many things. I don't know how you do it. Well, we want to know how long it's been since you joined the Atomy family.
I joined Atomy in June 2016. It was through my Korean sponsor, Mr. Becky Bong. Hi, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me to Atomy. So it's already been 6 years.
Wow. 6 years with Atomy. You know, I actually saw your video about the toothbrush using corn and coffee powder. It was ingenious. How did you come up with such an idea?
You know, Punita, it's not actually my original idea. Someone uploaded it on Facebook, and I think the presentation is not so well, and the video is blurred. So I think, but the video is powerful. I think I saw the potential of that video, that I can convince a lot of my partners and prospects to switch their toothbrushes to Atomy toothbrushes. That's why I excitedly do a remake of it and added some additions like that. And I uploaded it to my YouTube channel and shared it to my partners and prospects.
Yeah, and it certainly was a huge hit. Well, did you expect that there would be such a huge difference with other toothbrushes?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I really did expect, because, you know, I have so much trust and confidence in Atomy products, and really all Atomy products don't disappoint. And to share to you, Punita, in my country, I always do the product introduction. So I was really obliged to study the technologies behind Atomy products. And so, because for me, knowledge is power, and if you know something and if you really know what you're talking about, you will be able to convince people. Yeah.
Well, Chelly, why do you think Atomy products are so popular amongst people all around the world?
Well, for me, Atomy products are so popular because nothing and no other products and no other brand can match it. You know, the price of the products are lower, but the quality are absolute. They use the best technology in making our products, and also, where in the world can you find a product that you can make a passive income, right? We are all consumers all our lives, but you cannot find a company that goes beyond customer satisfaction to customer success. So really, Atomy products are becoming very, very famous all around the world, especially in my country.
Sure, absolutely. Great quality for a low price. You really can't beat that. Now, Chelly, you've also reviewed various Atomy products aside from toothbrushes, and I want to know if there were certain aspects that you really focused on while preparing these product reviews.
Thank you for that question. Every time I do a review or tutorial, I always focus on my experiences and how this product gave value to me as a customer or as a consumer, right? So I also study, and I also, whenever you watch my video, you can see I flash on the screen the ingredients and the contents of the product and then relate it on my experiences of the product.
Well, great. And I think for all of our viewers watching as well, I think there is one question that people are dying to answer is, do you have a favorite Atomy product?
Oh, this is the hardest question you gave me today. But you know, Punita, I love all Atomy products. But to give you the most favorite I have is the Hemohim, because it helped my mom to recover during her second stroke. She really recovered from her stroke. And also to my Hemohim helped my family a lot during the pandemic. You know, every time we got sick, we just drink the Hemohim and we became okay. And the second one is the Fame, and the third one is the Atomy Evening Care Set.
Well, can we look forward to upcoming reviews as well?
Yes, Punita. Please, I want to, if you're watching right now, and please do subscribe to my channel, because I will upload more products on my YouTube channel, especially reviews on Atomy products and also tutorials.
Well, that's great. Chelly, before we let you go, I still want to ask if you have any future goals as well.
Actually, Punita, by God's grace, I've already reached some goals, me and my husband, because in Atomy we'll learn to do our life scenario, right? For this year, we plan to open a Facebook page also, so we could upload videos there about Atomy. And also in our mastership, we plan to run for Sharon Rose Master during the last quarter, or on the last quarter of this year. So I really need to focus on that.
Well, that's great. Certainly good luck to you in all of your endeavors, Chelly, with Facebook and YouTube and all the upcoming videos as well. Lastly, can you tell us what Atomy means to you?
Thanks for that question, Punita. Atomy is the Lord's grace and provision to me and my family. It's the company that we experience a passive light income, and we really are thankful for that kind of income, because we felt that during the pandemic and the lockdown, because you know, some of the people lost their jobs, right? And also some of my family members lost their jobs, and they really need our help. But you know, we thank God because we're able to help them during the lockdowns. So thank you so much. Thank you also for inviting me in this show, and to our first-timers who are watching right now, welcome. We welcome you guys to Atomy. I hope I was able to inspire you today. So that's all, and bye. Thank you, Punita.
Well, thank you very much, Chelly. It certainly is an inspiration to everybody watching, and especially myself as well. Well, once again, we had the privilege of meeting Phoenix and Chelly. Keep up the anticipation for who we'll get to meet next time. If you'd like to participate in the Atomian interview yourself, or would like to recommend someone, please send us a short introduction and the link to the address below. We'll have to see you next time.
Hello, hola, ni hao to our 16 million Atomy members worldwide. I'm Cameron, and I'm your host for The Global Boxing. Today, we are going to unbox some more of high-quality yet affordable Atomy products together. I wonder what is inside these boxes today.
To give you a little hint, today the theme is food.
Food? Great, because I did not eat before we started this filming. So I'm looking forward to all of the food that we have inside of here. Let's start opening them. Oh! Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Even more excited to try it. Can we open it now? Let's open it. All right, so I have the first box here. Ooh, you said it's food, but it's a little light. I wonder what's inside. Okay, let's see what's inside here. Ooh, it's wrapped well, so it's probably... Oh, this says Atomy Manuka Honey. This is actually one of the Atomy products I wanted to try. They say that this Manuka honey is so good. It comes from like Australia and New Zealand down south, and the flavor is supposed to be absolutely amazing. Let's see, let's look. It says Atomy Manuka Honey 830 plus? I don't know what 830 plus means. All right, so let's look on here. Maybe they'll have an explanation for it. It says, Manuka honey contains more methyl glyoxal than regular honey. Now, I don't know what that is, but it says that methyl glyoxal has an antibacterial effect. Oh, that's important. And the amount of MgO tells you how good the honey is. So the higher the MgO value, the higher the grade of honey. So 830 plus, that's equivalent to the highest grade of honey. And that grade name is Super Premium. Okay, so this is Super Premium Manuka honey. This must be really valuable stuff.
Yeah, apparently only the top 1% of the Manuka honey got to have this super premium grade.
So this is like 1% best honey in the entire world. That makes me even more excited to try it. Can we open it now? Let's open it. Okay, I'm all ready to try this Manuka honey. So let's open it up. Oh, wow. That is a very, very rich scent. Oh my goodness. That is thick. I don't know if I've seen honey this thick before. Like, even before I taste it, I can already tell this is going to be very rich, and this is going to be a honey experience for sure. So let's first try it, just the honey. All right, let's get a spoon. They say that it's best actually to eat this on an empty stomach. It's the best for you then. So let's try it. Oh, that is good. It's very nice. It's very rich, but it's not overpowering. Like, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. That is nice. They say that it's best to take 1 to 2 teaspoons of this with an empty stomach so it can really work in your stomach well. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this honey and I'm gonna make it into a bit of tea. So let's see. Put that in there. And then I have some hot water here. Be careful when you're pouring it. It doesn't dissolve 100%, so you can still kind of see little globs of honey floating around in there. Ah, but it's a nice yellowy amber color. All right, let's take a drink. Oh, that's soothing. Ah, it goes down the throat really well. One sip and I already feel so much healthier. Let's actually see what some of the health benefits are of this Manuka honey. So it says some of the health benefits include it may help calm your coughing and your bronchial tube problems. It also could possibly improve your gastrointestinal problems such as gastritis, reflux, esophagitis, and abdominal distension. I sometimes have some GI problems, so this looks like it might definitely help with those. And then it also helps to prevent periodontitis and periodontal disease, so things in your mouth. This can definitely help you deal with those types of problems you might have. So this Manuka honey is generated with a lot of rich flavor and it has a lot of benefits for our body. So there are a lot of recipes that we can use for this as well. All right, so we have one thing I really love to eat in the morning. We have Greek yogurt with some pineapple and grapes, and we are going to drizzle some of this Manuka honey on top. Ah, this is gonna be so good. I can already tell. Ooh. Oh, that is wonderful. The Manuka honey adds just the right amount of sweetness. It's not overbearing, and it has that deep, very almost warm flavor that it gives to the fruit and the yogurt. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna be putting this on my yogurt every morning from now on. And I think you could probably put this on like toast. You could put it on pancakes. If there's any other type of tea that you want to put it in, I think that this Manuka honey will go really well. I definitely recommend this. 10 out of 10. Okay, the second box for today. As you can see, it is much taller and it's much heavier than the first one. Let's dig into this. We got a big box inside and a smaller box. Okay. Whew. I have in front of me two boxes. One of them is Atomy Cafe Arabica Coconut, and the other one is Atomy Cafe Arabica Americano. Ooh, so is this the famous coconut coffee from Southeast Asia?
Yeah, you're right. Both of these are GSGS products produced in Thailand and exported through the Atomy sales network.
Okay, so these were sourced in Thailand, but they're sold throughout the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. So Korea also has an Arabica that I know, right? An Arabica Black, but how is this one different?
So unlike the Korean one, these ones from Thailand are certified halal products.
Ah, okay. So there's been an increased awareness and interest in halal food around the world these days. So I'm actually kind of impressed how fast Atomy has responded to that global trend. So let's try this halal certified Arabica Black and coconut coffee. Let's go. All right, because this is sourced in Thailand, most of it's written in Thai, but I have pulled up here the English translation that is available to talk about the product. It says here that they use Brazilian and Colombian coffee blends. So they source the coffee beans in Brazil and Colombia, then they take it to Thailand to do the final processing. And it says that Atomy only uses hand-harvested Arabica beans. So there's no machine harvesting here, which is great. And it's made with 100% high-quality Arabica beans. Now, unfortunately, some cheaper coffees in Thailand, I hear, use low-quality beans and they use unhealthy creamers. But with Atomy Arabica Black, they only use healthy coconut cream. So you can enjoy premium quality coffee with a relatively lower price. All right, so in this one box of Arabica Black, there are 80 individually wrapped coffees. So if you want to open it, here there are dotted lines. You're going to poke into it like that, pull out, and then you can put this on your shelf, in your cabinet, and you already have this little stand, this little container built in where you can pull out these instant coffee packets one at a time. Handy, right? And then over here, we have 200 packs of this Cafe Arabica coconut. And very similarly, on the side of the box here, that's heavy, man, wow. If you poke in on this, you've got the packs already there available to you that you can mix with some hot water. There are 200 of these in there. That's a really good deal. That's a lot of bang for your buck. All right, it's my favorite time of the day, coffee drinking time. So we are going to make some of this Arabica Black. Now, a great thing about this Arabica Black is that it dissolves in cold water. When it's in the summer or people who just like iced coffee, it is kind of a hassle to take your instant coffee, mix it with warm water, and then put ice in it, right? Well, with this, it dissolves so well, you can actually skip the step of hot water and just use cold water. So I'm going to take 2 packets. I really like my coffee, so we are gonna open these up. Packet number 1, packet number 2. Now I'm not using hot water, this is cold water. Mix it up just a little bit, but you can already see it's practically all dissolved just from me pouring it in the glass. Let's take a drink. Oh, that is nice. Now this does not taste like instant coffee. This tastes like I got it from a barista. This is really deep, it's nice and refreshing, and because it's cold, I could probably, on a hot summer day, drink this just all day. That's good. But we can't just have this coffee. We also have to try the Atomy Cafe Arabica Coconut, right? So let's try that one as well. Here we go. Ooh, this looks nice. Let's put, yeah, that looks about right. Oh, we're gonna mix it. Okay. So I'm gonna take this. Smells wonderful. It's really nice. It has this very soft, creamy texture to it whenever you drink it. That is very enjoyable. I like this.
But you know what? Since it's too plain and just boring to try it like that, so we prepared something special for you.
PD, what is this? What do I have in front of me?
So that's 달고나. Have you heard of it?
달고나, like in Squid Game.
Yeah, that's right. So it's a homemade recipe. It went viral in Korea, how we make like 달고나 coffee. So we have the coffee in front of you, and that's just 달고나 with plain milk. So do you want to try? Mix it up.
Okay, so this is the 달고나 from Squid Game that's like kind of crumbled up with milk. I'm drinking so much coffee.
I know, right?
Ah. Oh, looks wonderful. Oh, it's nice and sweet. It's refreshing. You know, it honestly reminds me of like an iced vanilla latte. That kind of sweetness with the milk and then the really deep coffee flavor. Oh, I can drink this. Can I have another one? I can probably drink this whole thing. Okay, it's the last box of the day. Let's open it up and see what's inside. What do we have here? Oh, it's ramen. Okay. So let's look at the variety of ramen we have here. We have potato ramen. Then we have mild potato ramen. And finally we have potato cup ramen. Very nice. Let's look at the ingredients here. We have, it says that there are soft and chewy noodles made with domestic potato starch. And, actually, all of these ingredients are from Korea. So this is 100% authentic ramen. And it also contains the dietary fiber of an entire head of lettuce. 300 grams worth. That is a lot. Wow. Okay, so I am very excited to try this ramen. I love eating it. Let's start. Okay, we have our ramen in the bowl, so now it is time to eat. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna start with the mild version because I wanna make sure that I can taste it correctly. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I can't wait. Let's try it. Oh, that's good. These noodles are chewy. That's a nice texture. The mild, it isn't spicy, which is great for people who have a hard time eating lots of spicy, peppery things, but it still has a very deep flavor. So I'm gonna move over to the spicy one now. When I first came to Korea, I had a hard time with spicy food, but now I love it. Let's see if we can get a good grip of this. Take a bite. Oh, this one's so good too. So this one is a little bit spicier, but as you can see, it's not overwhelmingly spicy. It's that perfect amount for the people that like that extra little kick in their meal. Oh, that is so good. And both of these, they have a lot of vegetables in the broth, so it really keeps the taste light. It isn't some overpowering meat flavor, or it doesn't have a lot of it doesn't have that chemical flavor to it. It really feels nice and light. And don't forget, we also have the cup ramyeon version. So if you're looking for something convenient, something quick and easy to make, or maybe if you're traveling, you can definitely do the cup ramyeon version. And if you want more creative ways to make ramyeon using these two products, then check out the Pop Fun Studio on YouTube. Well, I have to say, this was a very delicious global unboxing today. I enjoyed everything from the honey to the coffee to this delicious ramyeon I have in front of me. If there's any other products that you'd like me to share, please send us a link below. Global unboxing is open to anyone. See you next time. I'm gonna finish off these ramyeon. Bye-bye.
其实加入爱多美4年，但是正式的经营是3年多的时间。那么3年多的时间，其实呢，前面1年我还是懵懵懂懂的，懵懵懂懂的，还不懂爱多美到底是什么，只是觉得它的产品品质好，价格便宜，这一定是一个商机。所以我并没有想象，我并没有看见。 爱多美是一个全球的一个这样大的一个事业，所以我走了很多的弯路，有了我唯一的梦想，以前就是要孩子，我有了一个儿子一个女儿，我也换房换车，除了老公没有换。爱多美给我人生180度的转变，把我人生180度的转变，让我一个 普普通通的家庭主妇，不懂英文，不懂电脑，我能在新加坡过怎样的日子？那个时候我天天跟我先生吵架，要离婚。所以因为爱多美，现在他不会跟我离婚了。我什么都不会，真的不会电脑，不会英文，在新加坡呢是没法生活的。但是我有了爱多美，我相信我以及我的家族 都会改变。我姐姐，我非常感恩我的姐姐，想牵大家的手，再一次感谢我的家人，谢谢。
2015年11月，我。
Welcome to Atomy World Success Show. Now it's time for the Dreamers Talk, a time where we get to hear the stories of people who achieved their dreams through Atomy. Do you have a desperate dream of your own? Well, don't miss the chance.
Wondering who's in our studio today? Let's meet our very special guest.
Welcome. Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. Well, could you introduce yourself to our global Atomians?
Hello, Atomians from all over the world. This is Jason Shim, the Crown Master from US, doing Atomy business for 13 years. And I'm working very hard to achieve my dream.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful introduction. I love it. I heard you are the second crown master in Atomy USA. Is that right? I mean, it's incredible. It is incredible, first of all, but it's not only beautiful. You probably will have a really heavy weight on your shoulders because of that.
Yes, I happen to be the second crown master in the US, and that doesn't really mean anything because I just started earlier than most of the people in the US. And I was just following the footsteps of senior leaders from Korea. And I feel like my responsibility is to leave the right footsteps for other Atomians in the US and in any other country. So I believe if they follow the right footsteps, it's just a matter of time for their success. You know, if you could dream it, you could achieve it.
Wow.
Beautiful words.
Yeah, certainly very positive thinking as well.
It is.
So I want to know, when did you move to the States? And because I'm not sure if Atomy brought you to the States or some other business did.
Well, actually, I got a job for 1996. I got my first job after I graduated from college in Korea. And I thought, I have no strong points in my life. You know, I thought I cannot make any good living like that because I'm not good at most things. So I decided to go to US to learn English. If I could speak English very well, I thought I could have a very good living.
Right.
But my life in the US was very tough. I felt like I was drowning in a huge milk jar to death. But guess what? If you can make a cheese out of it. If you keep struggling without quitting, you could make something. So not quitting is my strong point. And it's been 26 years so far.
Wow.
Very inspiring.
Perseverance. I think that's something that really moves lots of people forward, especially as immigrants. Must be very difficult to move to a new country and start from the bottom.
Easy.
Right.
We know that.
Yeah, we do.
We definitely know that.
Certainly, it's part of so many people's stories, right? But we've also heard that you've done so many different types of work in the U.S. and that eventually led you to Atomy. But how does that story go?
Well, my first job in US was a busboy. You know, I was confused by the name.
Right.
And I was wondering, what am I supposed to do? You know, do I have to drive a bus? Or am I expecting any, like, a bus loaded customers? But busboy is just supposed to clean the dishes of the customer's table.
Right.
And then I did a pedicurist in the nail salon. And I drove a fish truck in Manhattan, New York. And, you know, when 9/11 happened, I had passed by that building 1 hour before that happened.
Wow.
Really?
And so I worked in a warehouse making pallets of products, and I worked in, I did a door-to-door sales selling light bulbs.
Oh, okay.
Lastly, right before I met Atomy, I was working in a dry cleaners making deliveries. You know, as you know, supporting a family with 4 children by working dry cleaners was really tough.
Sure.
Yes, so I was aware of that. You don't have not 1, 2, 3, you have 4 children. That's impressive. How do you keep it up with work and family at the same time? Isn't that difficult?
Well, of course, I had enough troubles by having 4 children, you know. When my youngest one came to my home, I already had a trouble paying my mortgage.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my first house I ever bought, and got hit by the subprime mortgage crisis.
Okay.
So I ended up giving up the house, and we have to move out from the house in the January on a snowy day. You know, my youngest one was born January 9, 2009, and the very same month on a snowy day, we had to move out. And so since I lost everything, I became totally hopeless. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, 26 years of doing the most random jobs.
Well, a lot of experiences, a
while
lot of memories
raising
you present.
4 kids. My goodness. And I'm sure that Atomy has some sort of influence to do with your success now. I mean, that kind of pulled you out of the hardship. And I want to know how that opportunity came to you.
Well, it's a long story, but to make it short, I met a totally stranger in my friend's house. And she was explaining Atomy to my friend, and I happened to visit him. And of course, she tried to explain Atomy to me, but you know, it just sounded like a network marketing, like typical pyramid scheme. And immediately, I said, no, thank you.
Oh,
but she's not she's not a person who give up easily. She pushed one more time, trying to recruit me in her group. Thank goodness for that. She didn't give up right away. You know, she insisted me to join her group, And she wouldn't know who she was talking to, you know, future Imperial Master or future Crown Master.
Right.
I didn't know that my future would be at the time.
Sure.
There was like a historic moment at the time. So my advice for people who are just starting, you never know who you're talking to right now. That could be your future Imperial Master.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely meeting that person a turning point in your life. Have you ever wondered, like inside your head, where would I be if I didn't meet that person?
Of course, you know, I don't want to even imagine my life without Atomy, because if I hadn't met Atomy, I would be saying every day to my life, sunny beach, like that, right? But, you know, many people know already, when I was shocked by our CEO's speech. He started his speech by asking a question like this. You know, what would be the first decisions of farmers would make when they actually go ahead and farm, right? And the answer is, how much of what does he want to reap? So that moment, I had a light bulb in my head. Just like the Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you're actually planning failure.
Right.
Wow.
So my life, I never planned anything. I was so busy trying to survive day by day, so I didn't have any plan or dream. So that's why I was living like that, you know, trying to survive every day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a story of surviving, actually. Yeah, I can feel it. And coming across Atomy in your life, I think it's a huge luck itself. But, I mean, not everything was beautiful all the time. There's bumps across the road sometimes that you can have. So let's listen to some of the stories sent from the listeners to us here today. Here's the first one.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dan, and I am from Perth, Australia. I joined Atomy since July last year. Before Atomy, I was a full-time registered nurse. Also, I am a single mom with 2 kids. Since I became Atomy distributor, I have been actively involved in Atomy and building my business with my active upline sponsors. Because from the day one in Atomy, I was so crazy about Atomy. And I realized what a great company it is. The question today is, what made you believe that you could become successful with Atomy? Thank you for listening.
Well, first of all, I was able to have faith in this business because it has the easiest way to start. Because, you know, there's no joining fee. How can it be easier to sign up people than free membership?
Sure.
Right. And no obligation. How can you have peaceful mind in your heart than no obligation and no annual fee? And, you know, no fee whatsoever, no fever, and that means no headache. Right? So I think it'll be no-brainer not to join Atomy member.
Right.
I think, and you don't have to invest any extra money. You just have to switch your buying habit.
Sure.
That you have to buy from regular store to Atomy. That's all. And that becomes your business investment. So secondly, you have no idea of the benefits of having unlimited, one global, one server, unlimited levels, and limited incomes. It could take a whole night to talk about all the benefits of Atomy.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just great.
Sure, yeah. I'm sure we can go all night long talking about the perks and benefits of this very successful business. So let's go ahead and get the next question.
สวัสดีค่ะ Hello, my name is Sudathip Jirawattanaporn. I am a Sharon Road Master from Atomy, Thailand. I have a question to ask you. Your life seems so perfect, and I am so envious of it. Did you ever face fear during the Atomy business?
Of course. I had so many difficulties and troubles. And most of the troubles came to my thoughts. Am I really making it happen? Or whenever I get denial from people, I get discouraged.
Right.
So every time I feel down, I push myself to a routine. First, I listen to our CEO. He is the energizer. Whenever I listen to him, I could feel his heart for people like us to be successful. And then of course, you know, I listen to Dr. Lee's lecture. He shows the right way so that we can follow. And most of all other Atomians not giving up from all over the world. And whenever I listen to their promotional speech, that is really inspirational. So that gives me the pump up, and that's my routine. that I push myself every time I feel down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, pretty much everyone has stressful and hard times during their lives, right? So I think those are the things that make you a better person also in business, right? And help you to overcome your fears. Okay, so let's go to the next question.
Hello, this is Ji-Hae Kim. I'm from Korea and Diamond Master in Korea. Working in this Atomy business has got me global business partners. Although there are not many people, I am excited every day, and it almost feels like a dream. I am learning English because I want to explain the business firsthand to my partners who are like family to me. But it is not getting any better. Is there a way to learn language fast?
Oh. Actually, I'm not that good at English either.
Come on, he's been humble. You're so good at it, yeah.
You know, I'm not that good at English, so I use the words that I know, and most of the time I could not express myself precisely. But I believe in the power of the repetition. You just keep doing what you're doing, right? Then you get better.
Right.
So I started learning Spanish too, Español.
Español,
sí.
señorita.
Sí, señor.
Oh.
Señorita.
Señorita, yeah. I was just saying right.
I think you need to learn Spanish again
I'm forgetting Spanish a little bit, yeah.
So I'm learning Español 5 a 10 minutos todos los días.
Wow.
Really? Oh my goodness.
And I've been doing this for 555 days so far.
You count the days? That's impressive.
So more than a year.
Yeah.
Yes,
You've been
almost
doing
2
it
years.
every single day.
Yeah. So I practice every day. Of course, it doesn't make you a great advance in a short time, but if you want to do something, just keep doing it, and someday you will get better.
Wow.
The power of repetition.
Yep,
Yes.
the power of the repetition.
I like that. And I'm sure that so many people can relate to your struggles of learning a language.
Can you relate to?
Of course.
Yeah, really.
I mean, how many times have I struggled trying to get my point across in Korean?
Oh, it's hard.
You know, it's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
So much respect. And I actually want to know if there are any plans. You know, what is the end goal of learning Spanish as well?
Well, sometimes, of course, I like to give a speech in Espanol.
Oh, really?
Traveling to South America and Europe too.
Wow, he's going to take my job too.
Never.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, I hope you just keep that great work. If you have any question about Spanish, you can always ask a professor, because I'm not really good at explaining it, actually, yeah.
Sí, señor. Quiero aprender español.
Keep it going. No te rindas. Don't give up.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, then, talking about partners, how many countries are you partners with?
Well, actually, I think I have partners in most of the countries Atomy is in.
Okay.
I think 23 countries so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
23 countries.
Wow.
Yeah. So you basically do a world tour. You keep traveling around the world, making friends around the world. Can you give us any tip to make global partners like faster?
Well, many people ask me that question, and my answer would be, start from where you are right now, because going other countries with doing the business with the core content, that'll be really difficult. So my advice is start from where you are and start from right now.
Sure.
Then don't keep saying this to your partners. I want to have a global partners. I want to have a global business. Keep saying it.
Put the idea in their head.
Which means raise your antenna.
Sure.
Yeah, someday, if you keep doing it, it's just a matter of time you have a global business.
Right. Somebody's going to think of what you said.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactamente.
Exactamente.
I feel so great here today. A lot of Spanish.
Feel like home?
Well, these are great tips, and hopefully our Atomians around the world are taking notes as well. But you've been connected to a foreign partner through people around you as well. And so pull out your radar. One day you can be on this couch as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
And who knows, we
We'd
could
love
be
to have you
interviewing
here,
you and hearing your stories as well. Shall we go to the next question?
Hi everyone, I'm Eddie, sales master from London. We all know that Atomy business isn't a one-man show, and the role of the leader is especially important. Is there a quality that you think is essential for all the leaders?
Yeah, I think you have to have a faith. To have faith, you have to have a great understanding about Atomy first, in your head. But that doesn't have a sufficient condition to be successful. But you have to have faith in your heart. Once you have faith, it'll get you started. no matter what situation you are in. And once you get started, you have to have endurance and consistency. Just like Christians go to churches every Sunday and do the Bible studying almost every day.
And continues.
Trying to keep the faith.
Right.
That's why I think you have to have faith first.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest things to do, though.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
You really need a lot of effort. But I think it's really important to have faith, not also in you, but in your business as well. And it's also encouraging for the partners to have a leader that it knows how to be patient in difficult situations. Are you trying your best every day to become that leader?
Yes, I was able to endure most of the things, the troubles and hustles, by listening to our CEO. He's my mentor. I'm pretty sure most of the successful people in Atomy, every time I listen to him, I can feel his confidence, courage, and faith. That gives me courage. You know, he said, courage is not feeling no fear, but facing, confronting the fear and fighting against it.
Sure.
That's how I was able to endure, maintain my faith in Atomy.
Right. Just because you're a leader, it doesn't mean that you aren't scared.
Right.
It means
you're still a person.
Sure. It means that you can go through those scary times with a little more faith.
Yeah.
As you said. That's really interesting. I mean, you yourself seem to be, you know, a very successful leader. And I want to know if you are able to kind of scout out the leaders, potential leaders as well.
Yeah, actually, I see their attitude. You know, recruiting Atomians is not hiring employees. Actually, we are looking for CEOs of franchises of Atomy.
Wow.
So then the answer is simple. I see their responsibility, I see their courage, I see their accountability, etc., etc. So most of all, I want people with a dream, who can dream and share their dream and make plans with their partners to make it come true.
Yeah, we need that ambition.
Yes, you need the ambition.
You sure do.
Okay, so we have a last question. Let's go to it right away.
Hi, my name is Margarita Mena, Sharon Rosemaster from Atomy, Mexico, and I have a question for you. What is the most impressive accomplishment that came to life from your life scenario?
Well, I had a dream that I want to come to Korea. But before I met Atomy, I was just very ordinary, hardworking person, but always short of money. I couldn't skip one day from my rat race. I had to keep running my rat race to trying to make ends meet. Many nights I cried, not because of my pity situation, but because of my mother. I thought my mother never can see me in person. You know, how can I afford airline tickets when I barely paying my bills? And how can I take off like 1 week or 2 weeks because, you know, I have to keep running my rat race.
Right.
And most of all, I didn't have my green card.
Oh, no.
In the US.
What a difficult situation, huh?
So if I come out of the US, I cannot go back. But when I had to write down my life scenario, that would be my dream. You know, if I could just go to Korea and if I could get a wedding, remind wedding in front of my parents, you know. Thank God, God is good, right? 2019, January, I got my green card. And I was able to bring my whole family to Korea, and we did a remind wedding in 2019. And we went back to US, right? But right after that, you know, 2020, the pandemic happened.
Right.
So at that time, 2019, we had no idea. Oh, you know, God is good. It happened 1 year earlier.
Right.
But in 2020, when all the pandemic is happening, you could see what is the real plan by God on my life. So that was the most touching, scary story that I had about my life scenario. So my advice is make a plan. What is your dream? What do you really want to do? Going to Korea was my dream, and everything came true because of Atomy. Thanks to Atomy.
Wow. That's great. It's a great quote that you said once again. If you don't plan, then you're planning to fail. Benjamin Franklin.
Yep.
That's a wonderful quote. Makes you really think. Well, congratulations once again.
Definitely. That deserves a round of applause because it's an amazing story.
It is.
I love
Successful life, and congratulations on the vow renewal as well. Wonderful wedding ceremony with your kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, I was able to bring my whole family, 6 tickets, airline tickets.
Oh, wow.
6 airline tickets.
Flex.
Cost me thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Not thousands, tens of thousands of dollars.
Of course, yes. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the questions we have for today. Is there anything else you would like to say to the global partners taking this opportunity to say something?
Yeah, of course, Atomy provides everything you need to be successful. And Atomy shows so much evidence in different ways. So many successful leaders and so many proofs. You just have to follow their footsteps.
Right.
And I'll give you my last tip. I said this earlier. I cannot stress enough to say this. Benjamin said, if you fail to plan, you are actually failing the... No.
Did Benjamin say that?
I think so.
I think it was kind of different. Yeah.
Like Benjamin said, if you fail to plan, you are planning failure.
There you go.
So make a plan on your dream and start working on it.
Oh, beautiful words.
My goodness. Thank you once again for answering all these questions. We got a lot of insight and a lot of tips as well.
Yeah.
But I do want to ask you one more thing. I mean, you've gained so much up until this point. Do you have future plans? Is there more that you want to achieve?
Well, I'd like to travel the whole world.
Why not?
Yeah. I'm making a list of cities that I want to visit. And I want to visit each city 1 month. But if I like it, I will extend it to 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so, that's something that you could do when you have a real freedom.
Sure,
financially and
freedom.
timely freedom, then you can travel, without worrying about anything. And that's my plan. And then I like to invest my life to the environment activity because the earth is getting sicker. And I like to contribute my life to that after that.
Can you tell us a little bit of information about the cities you want to visit? Like
Cancun.
Oh, Cancun. Cancun.
Paris. Swiss.
My goodness.
Yeah. Italy.
Yeah.
And Australia. So many cities that
so many places
are in
to
my
go.
list. Yeah. All around the world.
There you go. Why not do it 2 or 3 times while you're at it?
But at least once.
But
for
at
now.
least once.
For now. We'll see.
Well,
because lots of cities to visit. Too many cities already, actually.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you very much once again, Crown Master Shim. It's been a blast to hear about your story and talk about the success and the freedom that you wish to achieve as well. We admire your perseverance, your endurance, your passion as well, and we wish you all the best for your future as well.
Thank you very much for having me.
Right, so Dreamers Talk will continue to be the channel of communication. So if you have any questions, please send it to us through the Atomy World Success Show official email. It's going to be listed down below. We will answer all your questions.
Well, thank you very much, Crown Master Shim. And Jason, it was such a privilege to meet you. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Again, thank you very much for having me.
No problem. Thanks all for watching and see you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Time to say goodbye. We had so much from and learned a lot from the Atomians all around the world. How was your experience?
Oh my gosh, I learned so much, so many insights and tips. I'm sure that everyone is rethinking how to live their lives.
That is right. And so remember, all the Atomians around the world, we will always be at your side until the day you spread your wings out and start flying. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you soon.